Hello, hello. Okay, I am waiting to write names down. So let's see how this goes today. An hour's worth of readings. And the first person is going to get hello, Queen of Swords. How are you doing? Doesn't even show that you're there. It's weird. The live doesn't show anyone's there. So there, now it showed up. You get the first reading of the night. Okay, so if you guys put your names, you know how it goes. Put your name up there, say hello, subscribe, and hold on, let me type really quick because I have my computer set up in a whole different spot. So 1 second. Okay, so you're welcome. I wasn't even saying anything. Okay, I read your message. Okay, hold on. And Fatima, I'll put you down. You get a Celtic cross too. So the first three people get Celtic crosses. And let me pin my comment here first. There we go. Alrighty. I think it got pinned. I'm not sure. Let me try one more time. Okay, it is pinned. Okay. So Queen of Swords. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty, we're gonna put this down and we're gonna pull some cards and see what's going on for you. So why is he not calling? How is he currently feeling? Let's go with these nice, wonderful cards right here. The ones that just talk about the nitty dirty gritty, no holds back or no holds bar, something like that. So this is going to be for hello for Queen of Swords here. I was just reading up on my screen because I had my pointer clicked. C8. I'll write you down 1 second. Okay, C8 or CA 8620. Hello to your cards. Hello to my cards. Hello. Okay, this is going to be for Queen of Swords. Here we go. What is going on? What is the person thinking? What's he doing? And how's he doing it all? So the first thing you gotta find out is what's going on with your person. And here we go. So the situation, your person he's literally dealing with a new beginning, something that's new in the physical world, something that's real. This could be a challenge, a new beginning for him. There's a challenge or obstacle regarding something new here in his mind. And so what this person is doing to bring balance is, while they're not really doing much, they're not feeling sure about moving forward. They don't feel secure. They feel like they're in a self-limiting freaking situation and unable to move forward on this. That's how they're dealing with the situation. That's really awesome, right? And as far as the actions they're taking, imagine that. just being as guarded as all get out. There's a fear of insecurity here. This person taking actions to hold on to their money because they literally feel like they're going to lose it. They're dealing with a adverse situation and they're having trouble with a new beginning. They don't feel confident. So the short-term results for this person literally is having some financial problems here, and results with, hold on, I just like need to hold it right there where you guys can see the card, because I'm holding it up with my elbow, so that way when I hold it there, I think now you can see it. Camille Bailey, you're on there. 1 second. Okay, so that your person literally is not, their short-term results is them having some financial problems. That's what I'm going to say. Being careless with money and not sharing it, actually. Not being generous and kind with anybody, but being careless and reckless with their own spending. They could be dealing with theft too, because of them holding on to their money situation, whatever, something to do with that. So, reason they're doing this, what's gone on in the past, it looks like somebody's basically lied and gossiped and said something to them. Or they could be the one who's basically lying and gossiping about things. But there's somebody that has ill intentions and said something not so nice to this person. And so now they're questioning or feeling like whatever this is an obstacle, and they don't feel sure about even going forward. They don't have the ability to win. So it may cause trouble for them. So because they're feeling this way, well, things are going to happen that are out of their control. And you want to know, so some stuff's going to happen. Tower is coming in here, making change happen regardless if this person likes it or not. How this person literally feels about this situation, even though they're not doing anything, they feel imbalanced. They don't have a way to balance out the situation because of a new beginning that's in question. They feel that there's been some type of injustice been done to them. They've been wronged here. Maybe it's this person, someone that lied. What is needing to happen, but it doesn't look like it is this person literally needs to basically just, I don't know, this is some type of domestic upheaval. It looks like that might be happening though for this person. The timing on this card is when there's maybe this person realizes that they're not able to create, or that somebody who is coming in as someone who's caring and kind and nurturing and supportive literally becomes unsupportive. Could be this person who's recently lied and said something, and what needs to come out is that that person basically is literally lied. So this person's goal is basically they're just really kind of like wanting to give up. They're wanting to just no longer put effort into something. This is where they want to fight for this, but their original goal, why they're doing this stuff, why they're holding on to their own material stuff, is because they have a goal of just kind of giving up and being impatient too, being impractical. But they just don't really, they kind of want to resign from, they don't feel strong enough like they could go fight this battle, like continue fighting for something. What they're going through is somebody literally coming through being in a total, you know what. So they're dealing with this from another person, or this could be themselves, but usually this is just saying that there's another person that is actually there treating them with cruelty and maliciousness. So I don't think you'd really want them to be around you if they're being affected by that kind of energy. What would be the point in him being around you? He would just bring that negativity into your world, and that chaotic stuff is happening, due to maybe this Tower moment too coming in for him. So yeah, just let them. I just lean back and let them reach out to you. You do your thing and have fun doing it too. Enjoy yourself instead of waiting around on that person. Next is going to be Fatima, and let me write down. I'm watching this. Okay, I'm trying to see who. Hold on. Okay. Wait, someone is parking. I think it's him and he's drunk. I have to go to bed. Otherwise, he thinks I'm chatting with other guys. He will beat me again. Goodbye. Sorry. Then I guess C8. I'll do your reading for you, but I'll save you for another day and remember you. So Fatima, here we go. And hold on, let me check these names really quick. I gotta scroll down. I don't have my phone on because I don't know how much energy is in it. Okay, Corey, J. Yulani, Life and Dreams. Hello, Marion, with the capital letters. I remember that last week. Cancer and Queen, hello. How are you? Yep, I'm adding you guys right now. Okay. Some people are afraid to call the cops for domestic violence because there's the fear of hold on. There's the fear of retaliation by the person being called on, and so when the person they usually always get out, and even a restraining order cannot be effective anymore nowadays. People still are going to do away. They're going to if they have an intention to get even or have vindication, they will come after you. It's not always calling the cops doesn't make a person stop. It just makes them. Some people might find remorse, but not always. Not true remorse. Literally, a person who's beating another person has a lot of insecurity in them, and they're able to control you if they're beating on you, and you're allowing it because you love them and you think it'll get better, but it doesn't. It continues, and the only thing you can only do is walk away, and that's a hard thing to do. I've been there. I know that. I was 18 when I got beat by a boyfriend. When you get beat when you're a child and you can't do nothing about it unless somebody did call the cops and they get you took away from your home, that's a whole different story. And you love those parents. You're supposed to love your parents. Even though they beat you and hurt you and torture you, you're taught by a society that you're supposed to love that family. But they'll beat you, but you're still supposed to love them. Don't know how that goes. Yet we have that false version of love. So I can understand that there's kids that grew up in homes that were like that literally will beat other people in order to control them. Or you become a person who accepts abuse because that's all you ever known. All right, this is going to be for Fatima now. Here we go. Off of that subject. That's pretty hard. And hold on. Jade's Cloud. Hello, I'll put you down. Goddess Love first, and then Jade's Cloud. Alrighty, here we go. This is Fatima. Here you go. Down to the cards we go. So let's see, what is it that you're going to? You said a general, I think I read. Fatima. One second. If you're hanging out here, Nadia, then when I call your name, you'll get to ask that question. I can pull cards for you. but you'll be after Jade's cloud. And I don't know how stable my thing is being right now. Am I losing people or not losing people? It's showing 3 people on there, and I've got a whole long list of people here. So Fatima, if you're there, here we go. This is going to be your cards. So situation or what's going on. So looks like as far as maybe you're dealing with heartbreak, some type of a misunderstanding. Okay, there you go. Some type of misunderstanding. And if this is about you, what you're doing to bring it into balance is, looks like you feel that you've lost an opportunity. And you're next, CA 8620. So hold on. So you look as far as bringing things, staying in balance, staying aligned with yourself. It looks like you don't feel like it looks like you have some choices and you feel like you missed out on an opportunity. And so you're kind of feeling heartbroken. As far as the actions you're taking, well, being a little maybe reckless, unless this is your person that we're talking about, there's some recklessness going on. Actions, not really caring, like, oh, if you feel that you've missed out on an opportunity, any actions you're taking might be just like thoughtless, like who cares? This is not feeling balanced at all emotionally. This short-term results, though, is that you're literally getting a change of I was going to say it's karma, but it's literally there's a change coming in for you, which is going to help shake your world up, which is actually pretty darn good. And hold on, I didn't realize that I couldn't really see it that right there. Okay. As far as recently, it looks like you've dealt with a authoritative figure, a person. If you're looking at a twin flame and you're thinking of your person as a twin flame, then this would be that masculine energy. Or else this is just you having a life experience where you're having to be grounded and not be so emotional. But because of this, now you feel like you've lost that opportunity and don't feel very balanced and sad. What's coming forward for you is a silent. I'm just going to laugh. You have a choice that you have to make, but it is an opportunity. But it's an opportunity that you get to be silent about. That you may be keeping it to yourself and just observing things. So knowing that there's a challenge, making a choice, but keeping it to yourself. So that's good. How do you feel about this situation, like betrayed and overdone with? Finally, though, it's a good thing because it's a ending to a bad situation. Obviously, there feels like betrayal. So I can see how you could be reckless, taking any actions that are kind of reckless, not really giving a darn. What needs to happen is you need to do some inner soul searching, maybe by Virgo time, which would be August, September. But this is the timing too, needing to do some inner search, inner investigation too. But I would say do some soul searching. The reason you're doing this is you have an intention to do something that you know how to do, that you have all the tools, and you want to be the one to create something here. This is creating something that you have full potential over and mastership over. What you're going through, though, is during this time, maybe exploitation or, a little excessive drinking or something, getting together, just doing it in this overabundance. Like, wow, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on there. That's for Fatima. Okay, so there you go. Next up is going to be CA California 8620. CA. Hello. Okay, we just need a date. Okay, so here we go. I'm just gonna throw in cards for you, though. We'll see what's going on. Now I get everything. Now I got everything by. Thank you, Fatima. This is yours, CA 8620 8620. Here we go. Here we go. The cards are kind of like wanting to not shuffle. What the heck? Alrighty, so as far as we have the Wheel of Fortune here, so wanting to change your mind, wanting to, the obstacle or challenge or situation is fortune in your favor. Could be karmic, but there's change, evolution time. But it looks like somebody is trying to stall. You may be trying to stall, not wanting to move forward. You could fear going forward. You could fear leaving the past behind. That's a leaving something behind and having to start new. You could literally be holding yourself back from your own changes. And as far as right now, you've got a lot of options and there could be some confusion going on, surprises, maybe some confliction of desires in the actions that you're taking. Do short term, looks like you've got something of a challenge coming forward. Short term results is you having to basically deal with a challenge. There could be some gossip and maliciousness going on, some stuff, and you need to really stand up for yourself. But there could be some sense of injustice going around and some type of defeat. So in the recent past, there's been maybe some legal battles or some disputes going on that the fighting is like so unreasonable and unnecessary actions being taken. There's been a lot of unnecessary fighting. It's all unnecessary. And coming into the future, we have a person who's offering you or evaluating the situation or offering you some act. This person is literally coming to help fight against injustice. So you've got someone coming in either to help you fight against an injustice done towards you in the physical environment, but this person's slow moving and they're going to evaluate the situation, your circumstances probably, and give you the information you need. How you feel about this, there's a fear of losing your security. So that's why you're holding on. You don't want to lose. You could be thinking that maybe you can't even have like authority is not, you don't have the ability to be authoritative in this situation. And maybe you have some suspicion too, and maybe feeling a little bit scared about money. And so trying to hold on to whatever kind of money you do have. But there's some suspicion going on in regards to not being able, this is showing a fear though of losing money big time. What needs to happen is the sun, September. The sun is standing for Leo. So we're coming into Leo season, which would be July, the middle of July to the middle of August. So what needs to happen is you need to break free. You need to have a new life experience. You need to have like being born like this little baby, riding on a white horse, being innocent, everything, be innocent in your own actions that you take care, because you can basically get your freedom and be free to be you. But that's the timing card right here is the sun, which would be in Leo. It represents Leo. Also, let's see, the reason you're doing this is like someone's being like a tyrant. Someone's really controlling and over abusive regarding the material world and the security and even money, I bet. The material stuff. And what's happening here is somebody is literally coming in, giving you lies. What you're dealing with right now is a person who's offering you emotions that aren't even freaking real. They're offering you an insecure emotion. They're reflecting to you what you need in order to get their needs met. Because your goal is what? To deal with this person, get rid of this person. You could fear that person is uh, being materialistic, obstinate, and dull, and a tyrant, and wanting to get rid of them. There you go. Hello, Taylor. I'll write you down. Alrighty. So that was the end of the first three people that get the full Celtic Cross spread. So now everybody else will get 5 cards, and it'll be the mini Celtic Cross. So here we go. Down we go. So first person up is Camille. Are you there, Camille? And Miriam, you're on there. Yolani, you're on there. Hello, Camille. How are you? Alrighty, so I'm going to pull 5 cards for you in regards to what is your question, and hopefully that will give you your answer that you need. So the situation, actually, it might be a little extra card. Situation may feel like long-term financial hardship going on, and you could maybe feel financially distressed right now regarding finances, and that would be an obstacle. And it's in reverse because I'm looking at it this way. You're seeing it in the write-up. But so this would be like, oh, who do I go to get help from? Because if it in reverse, I would say one thing you could do is there's someone in your past you could literally find help from. But this is also saying that maybe you feel shunned from society, and wherever you're at, you may be banned or, just like tossed out, kicked out, feeling left out in the cold, all that fun stuff, and literally going backwards to someone in your past in order to get help. How you're bringing balance, it looks like you don't believe that you can bring balance. You don't believe in your dreams are able to come true right at this moment in time because of this instability. So but there's a sense of stubbornness though, but there's doubt in yourself. So that's kind of hard to stay balanced if you're feeling that way. So the actions you're taking though, it looks like you're not giving up. So that's good. You're ready to stand up and fight another battle if it happens. And the short-term results is you basically doing something that is turning out to whatever kind of work you're trying to do, that you're trying to stay in, it's still not paying out. It's the short-term efforts isn't going to pay out. So recently you've been dealing with somebody that has some toxicity, some type of they've kept you bondage towards them. And maybe that's who you might be walking back to, someone who's had control over you. And so because of financial distress, you're literally going back to this person because they can control you and they can help you, but you would literally have to be enslaved to them, not using those words in that wrong way, but basically there's chains on both these people's neck. So going forward, what's coming up for you is some time to maybe be materialistic. Just like you may be this would be looking at a new perception, but this is fearing, not wanting to look at someone else's point of view, not wanting to understand it. That's what's coming in for you. Not wanting to see someone else's perception, you might have fear too, and there could be some selfishness, and this is going to be a life experience for you. If you can't see this other person's perspective here, whoever it is, this could hold you back from a lot longer time. So you can always try to look at someone's perspective and see it from their point of view besides just your own. So that way you're not stuck here in this energy regarding your question. Corey J, are you there? Hello, Miriam. Corey J, hello. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Hopefully that's the answer. I think you wanted a love reading. I wasn't sure. Okay, hello. How are you? I'm here to do you now. So here goes your cards. You get the same amount like what I just pulled for Camille. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. So you have to consider an action to take, have a choice to make. There's some choices. There's possibilities basically here. This is about work maybe, or maybe taking an adventure or traveling. So it could be about work or traveling, an action though here. And that would be an obstacle or a challenge. And what you're doing to stay balanced is, well, it has to be done because there's life's been maybe overturned for you. And so you're trying to make some changes because of things going upside down, what was unexpected too. So unexpected, this was unexpected and now you're having to make some choices. So interesting read already. So what you're doing right now, look at this. It's like any actions you're taking is all in contradiction to what it was you wanted with a relationship. You feel like there's contradiction in a relationship with this person. And so those actions that you're taking or doing right now are going to reflect that. And as far as going forward, something actually coming, the short-term results of this is going to be this person might literally become a materialistic a-hole, or someone's becoming very controlling. But since this is a good way to be controlling, this person is being controlling in a not so great way and materialistically and holding off on giving money, basically controlling and manipulating in a physical sense. So as far as in the past, recent past, there may have been this person literally may have come flying on in and really said some stuff that really caused some problems. They just rushed on in and didn't even think about the words that they said. And they did this with deceit in mind. So that's changed up your world in some way quickly. Now you're having to get a quick action. You're finding is there passion? Even though because you're having regrets of the past, is there some passion though involved in this new choice that you're making? And it looks like what you've got coming forward is a person who literally is in the upright position, offering you help here, offering you, this person knows how to work people. So this person can work with you regarding getting you to do whatever it is that they need them to do. Oh my God, emotionally manipulative if they were in the reverse, but this person knows how to work with people in relationships. So this person's coming in and maybe supporting you, giving you some love. I'd like to pull a card on that actually to find out why that card is there really quick. So hold on. Because you've got one person who took action towards you that did some deceptive stuff, said some stuff, vindicated, whatever. So you've got someone here who's got their emotions under control, and they kind of may be a little bit standoffish, distant a little bit, but they're able to be in control of their emotions and offer you the support you need. But they choose who to give their emotions to. This person is here because of you letting go of somebody else, obviously. So they're here because of you letting go. The reason they're stepping in is they're helping you, supporting you by helping you to let go of a situation. Imagine that. That's pretty interesting. That's your reading, Camille. Or Corey. Okay. Corey, that was yours reading. He's a Scorpio. And you know what? The king of, hold on. I don't even know where my little picture deal went. I have that picture somewhere, but okay, there's my wheel thingy. it has I think the King of Cups is Pisces, and the Knight of Cups I think is or no, the King of Cups is Scorpio, and the Knight, I'm not sure, but I have to Google that. Okay, but okay, so the Knight of Swords, I believe, is I'm probably going to be wrong on it. Is Libra or Aquarius? I don't remember. It's easier when I have it all. It's all on a little deal that I made. Okay. Villani. Next is Villani. Hello? Or Yolani. Sorry about that. Yolani. Are you there, Yolani? This is going to be yours. There we go. Yolani. Alrighty, so we got the Hangman in reverse. So fearing, stalling things. Things have been stalled, but there's some fear and maybe not wanting to see somebody else's perspective on something, refusing to see a perspective, or that could be a problem here. And maybe it could be another person, but not wanting to. There could be, even selfishness, just like somebody intentionally withholding, intentionally not wanting to see a perspective, because then that's a life experience that then you'd have some compassion and empathy for someone else. So what you're trying to do to stay balanced is not make a judgment. Maybe just decide that there's nothing but failure here. So something from the past is failed, and so you just you're trying to stay balanced by dealing with believing that there's just nothing but failure, not wanting to make a judgment. And so just that's how you're keeping yourself balanced, by not making a judgment, saying that it's just a fail situation. So why make a decision? Not holding maybe yourself accountable for your own actions too, and that can help you stay balanced. And I just have to say that. And as far as, no, it's not your turn yet. I saw that. That would be Miriam. No, Goddess Love, you haven't been called yet. And hold on, let me put Sundown. Sundown. That's a nice name right there. Sundown. So the actions that you're taking, or it could be if maybe you're dealing with somebody else. This is for Julian. So this would be normally nurturing and caring. This would be not so very nurturing, not so very caring, but you could be upset and be a little bit over emotional and reacting from the emotions, but in a more not so great way, responding emotionally in not such a great way. Being heartless almost in a way, but not quite. There's still emotions there. It's going to result in having some regrets, the Five of Cups. So regretting your actions of the past. And in the past, you've literally been holding off, maybe having a fear of losing your security in this situation. So you've held your guard, been on guard, blocked, had a wall up. And so as far as going forward, it looks like there's a delay coming up. No, there's something not going forward, not going as planned. So just there could be a dismissal or some bad news coming in. So you need to be aware of that in regards to this. There could be non-action happening, though, just something just completely halting itself for the time being. That's what I have to say regarding a judgment, because you're not wanting to maybe hold your own self accountable to something. Life and dreams. Hello, wingman. How are you? Life and dreams. Got Life and Dreams, Miriam, Cancer and Queen, Goddess Love, Biggs, Cloud, Nadia, Taylor, and Sun. And I can put Wingman down. Wingman. Doing well. Alrighty, hello. We're going to do Life and Dreams first. I don't know if they're here, but I'll pull cards just to be on the safe side in case they do. Yep, thank you, Miriam, for that. You'll be up next too pretty soon, Taylor. Not taking too long this time, I hope. It's the 10 cards that take a little bit longer. I'm actually doing a live event over on Facebook. I'm going to try one of their paid deals and see how that goes. And I'm doing like 3 Celtic crosses and 3 Oracle cards for everybody that joins in that. So if you guys want, you can check Facebook out and join in that. But it's a paid event though. And that's Saturday from 12 to 3 Central Time. 12 to 3 Central Time, Central Time in the US. Okay, anyways, so this is for Life and Dreams. It looks like you're dealing with a separation. And as far as what you're doing, you're just looking for ideal, searching in order to stay balanced. You're trying to find your ideal person, maybe going out and having fun, but you're really not leaving this behind. You're still really stuck, I think, maybe on this. Even though you're separated, you're going out having some fun, but you're not really leaving that behind. You're searching for your ideal, but that person might have been your ideal for all you know. But that's a separation right now. And as far as hold on. You're welcome, Yolani. The actions that you're taking, Life and Dreams, is actions that would be to have a breakthrough, to be successful, to have long-term security, and break through any limits in planning on a secure future as far as, a daily deal going on. So wanting to work towards a secure future. And as far as the short-term results, it looks like you might actually be doing some impractical stuff, doing things that are really unnecessary, working too hard, putting too much effort into something and doing it with what's the reason for it. It looks like that's what's happening. Oh, okay, so in the recent past, it looks like you've had to make a choice and choosing between you and this other person, because I have you in separation right now. So going forward into the future, it looks like you're having something literally happen that's going to turn your life upside down. How is that going to affect you? It's going to make you deal with some changes in your emotions, though, but something unexpected is going to happen that will actually turn your life upside down. It could be a good thing, right? And so we'll have to see what the results of that's going to be, because I don't like leaving you on a note like that with the future. In the immediate future here, it looks like you're literally leaving a burden behind. You're dealing with a burden, something I bet that this is like taking off. The result is a burden, taking on other people's burdens. Oh my goodness gracious. So like the 6 of Swords normally would be about leaving I guess taking the burdens with you. So this is resulting in you taking all this chaos and drama with you, but getting away on a good note for yourself at least. But there's still burdens. You may have to be careful about that. Whose burdens you're taking on. Hello, Miriam. How are you doing? It's your turn now. Oh, well, thank you so much for that, Sun Willingham. I appreciate your encouragement. Okay, general love. Let's see what happens here. Get the 5 cards, though. Actually, I'll pull the other ones, the love cards. we got this group too. I'll do these ones. I haven't done these today. The little fairies. General in love. Hope you guys can hear me pretty good because I have my microphone kind of away from me, not so close, because then I feel overcrowded in here. Okay, General in love. And I actually do want to pull one of these really quick. So here I go. We can hear you clearly and you have a very soothing voice. Oh, thank you. At least I don't sound like, hello, how are you doing? I'm just kidding. Oh, hold it. When I was singing in high school in chorus, they said that my voice had a nasal quality to it. I can't reach soprano. I'm alto in singing, but once in a while I can hit some soprano notes, but not so great because now, I don't know, like over the past 4 years, I started training myself to sing, but then I gave up on that. Okay. Presently, you're dealing with trying to make a dedicated effort in the material world, learning, educating yourself in regards to love, really wanting to understand love. And the challenge that you have, though, might be that you've isolated yourself because of sadness. And what you're experiencing is finding balance. This is the two coin, having to find balance in your life, your real life with your health, your finances, your whole overall well-being. That's in regards to love. Now, as far as what was going on, the obstacle is a male figure, or I would assume someone who can give you some practical advice, or this is a man for the long term. Someone, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, male, someone who is all about the material world. I just like really a person that is assertive when it comes to what you know is right, everything going your way, and a good person or company to work for. So that's the challenge. This is finding maybe a person to work for or be with. Long-term security, material. Okay, well then this might be your card. Okay. What you're doing to find balance in this situation is working on a new idea that you have, literally going after that new idea. The Ace of Wands, finding balance regarding this person. It might actually be in conflict with what you're doing. That might be in conflict with this person. If I must look at the cards, you're making a choice, experiencing choices to be made, finding balance, but literally implementing a great idea instead of just thinking about it and not doing it. So putting an action into plan and not being deterred. This person could be trying to stall you. Your actions that you're doing are to get yourself going. This is looking like you feel really confident, have a lot of self-confidence moving forward. So taking actions to go forward. On here it says, and being in the spotlight. And wanting to be in the spotlight, success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments and being in the spotlight. So that's what actions you're taking to maybe get there. Because this is a new idea, and even though you have an obstacle in your way, this person looks like you're literally going to go after your dreams. And the short-term outcome looks like there's strength here. 11 being strength. Normally that's the justice card, but this one is you finding strength. This shows that you have, this is going to make you feel empowered, make you feel that you have resilience to it looks like you're literally triumphing over a challenge. And that gives you that resolve of empowerment. So I don't know about this person, how that's going to work. You might be able to coerce this person into working with you eventually or giving into you. In the recent past, what you've literally done is studied Princess of Autumn, gained some understanding, went to school maybe even, or just started something new. But this one is about studying things. The princess is the beginning of a process where you're actually learning about things. So that would be almost like mental stuff, right? Like this is all new energy. And so you needed to study something. But then of course we've got the king here in control. The king is bigger than the little princess, the little kid, just feeling like that's you may have felt that way, but now you've got this new idea and you've got someone basically telling you, coming in, trying to control you and tell you how you should do it. Well, hey, you've already understood what you need to know to do this, so it looks like you're doing it regardless of that person. Maybe you're wanting this person to help, but they're giving you a hard time about it. Well, there you go. We've got the lovers coming in for you in the immediate future. True love that is long lasting, choices made from the heart, and a return to good health. So there's your cards for you regarding love. So you get, because of your idea that you're doing right now, you're trying to stay balanced with your new idea. You've learned something here. So now you get to make a choice regarding love. True love. Is this true love? You've got this really neat here is you've got 1, 2, 3 cards of life experience coming in. So this is going to be pretty intense for you in the next, I'd say 3 months coming through, or even 6 months, up to 6 months. So these cards can go up to 6 months. I didn't do timing on these. So there, that's a beautiful reading. I like it, like it, like it. Cancerian Queen. Hello, Queen Bean and MK. I've got, let's see, I've got Cancerian Queen, Goddess Love, Jade's Cloud, Nadia Taylor, Sun, Wing, and hold on, I'm looking. Wingman, and I can put down, hold on, let me see. MK. I'll put you down after Wing. And Queen Bean. Alrighty. Did I I thought I went and turned these cards. Shannon. Okay, I'll write down. I'll put you down. I did turn these cards upside down. I have not been moving them upside down. I just kind of used to putting them on there like that, like with the other cards. So, Goddess Love, who am I after, dear? You're after Cancerian Queen. Anita, sure. Okay, I can't write anybody else's names until I'm done here for a little bit. So, Cancerian Queen, if you're there, hello, hello. I'm gonna give a reading right now. So this is for Cancerian Queen. Since I don't delete these, she'll be able to go back and look it up. Okay, so whatever your obstacle is, it's about having something ready right here, right now. That could be a challenge. Something's not ready to be done. Ripeness. This is the Nine of Pentacles, okay? But in this deck, it means that something, feeling challenged with something being ready to go right here, right now, in the material world, ready. And so what you're doing to stay in balance is maybe isolating yourself, there's some sadness and maybe some misunderstandings going on. The results are, maybe there's some results that have actually made you feel like you need to isolate yourself, and you could have some emotions about it, but more being cold and distant because something else isn't ready. It could have you really feeling frustrated, I would seem to think. So let's see. We have the actions you're taking are one of suppression, not really wanting. This is like just hiding in between that wall, like as if you dug that little wall, that ground, put the tunnel, I don't know, tunnel or whatever, just literally put yourself between this place and everything is just fracturing apart, coming apart, and like, can I even get out of this? So maybe you're feeling frustrated and overwhelmed, and the actions you're taking right now have reflect that. Maybe you're not wanting to take any actions. Maybe you're trying to just let everything fizzle apart. And what you literally got coming forward because of this, the uh, pretty quick results of this is life just kind of like, there we go. So the short-term results is things just kind of blowing up and out of control. Nothing you can do to change that, but it will throw you into a new reality, having to face a new reality. So in the past, what you've been doing is try to stay in your emotions about a dream, maybe, but going with the flow of things, waiting for something to get ripe, waiting for the ripe time. Maybe the challenge is it's ripe, but for some reason, you're staying balanced. That's a challenge because you're frustrated and sad about it. So coming forward, looks like you're literally going to overcome your challenge because of this happening right here. This is actually helping you to overcome, have courage that anything can grow from even the smallest place. Whatever, maybe you're having to restart something over, but you're restarting it in a whole new way because something is ripe, but maybe you can't have it. So you have to go start something over and look at you grow this little seed out in the middle of nowhere through a place where it's not supposed to grow. That's beautiful. That is so cool. So growing something out of nowhere, having that strength and endurance to be like that little flower, that little seed that could grow out of anything. That's facing adversity and moving forward and overcoming a challenge and freaking having empowerment. Cancer and Queen, that was for you. Next is Goddess Love. Hello. You're up now. Goddess Love. Hello, Alberta Butterfly. I remember you from last week. But of course, I got your guys' names written down here too, still from last week. Unrelated. Aw, thank you. This one is actually the Ocean Zen, Osho Zen deck that I have right here. This is a tarot deck, though. That one is tarot. And then the other ones, this one is just this, I'm not simplifying it. This is the love deck. Okay. I do got Oracle one, though. That's pretty interesting. I just purchased this one. It's from a show called, what is it? The Night, something the Night. Oh, Wisdom of the House of Night. That's what these cards are from. The House of Night, based off of that. I've never seen the House of Night. I'm pretty sure my teenager has, right? And my other daughters, my 20-year-olds and my 30-year-olds. I'll add you to the list. Okay, this is for Goddess Love. Here we go. Goddess Love. I will add you to the list, Alberta. Here will be after Anita, and she's after Shannon, who's after Queen Bean, who's after Ed McKay, who's after Wingman, who's after Sun, who's after Taylor, who's after Nadia, who's after Jade's Cloud, and right now I'm on Goddess Love. So, Goddess Love. Here we go. Here we go. You're welcome. So we have guidance coming up. Maybe you either have a situation regarding guidance and or you're finding a challenge with getting other people together to work towards the same goal. You're looking for results or waiting on results for something and needing guidance. And what you're doing to stay balanced is just being lazy, fantasizing, maybe just looking at what your ideal goals would be. I'm just cute. So, in order to stay balanced, you're just being lazy, like it says on the card, lazy, feeling lazy, wanting to just enjoy life and hope for a miracle, maybe. You're looking to get guidance or waiting on guidance. And so, just doing whatever it is that you want. Your actions are all about traveling and doing stuff all about yourself. A lot of forward movement, a lot of fast paced energy, getting up and going, taking action to get up and go, start doing things. And the short term results is finding a way. You may be carrying a burden, having some challenges that you're literally getting away. So the guidance, maybe you are getting that guidance because you're literally moving on, but you could be taking on a burden at the same time. I swear somebody's being lazy and traveling. You're being lazy and traveling. Okay, so as far as in the past, looks like things kind of went boom, 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 thunderbolt action, kind of shook up the world for you, right? So needing guidance, and in the meantime, staying lazy as possible, hoping and dreaming that your dreams and wishes will come true. And so coming into, wow, here we go. Coming into the future, we have some past life stuff coming up in your benefit. Imagine that. Past life energy. Because we have that, I am going to have to pull cards on that one really quick for you. And you can figure out it's going to be the puzzle that you need to hear. If you've got a past life card here, which is about, that's the moon card, which is some mysterious stuff coming up in your future. There's some mystery, some stuff for, it must be like deja vu in a way. And you'll understand it when you get these next three cards. What this past life is about goddess love. So okay, the love crushing on this all. And you gotta remind me of that when I get to you. Because that's down at the bottom. Okay. So in the present moment, at this time in life, it looks like you're literally all over the place wanting to help motivate other people, really kind, and you could be eager, have a lot of passion in life and wanting to share life experiences with other people. Charming, eloquent, beautiful. In the past life, could be this time or some other lifetime, there's been a transformation. There was literally death, but a transformation in a past life that's relative to what you're doing now. And the deal that's going on, the weird thing, the puzzle for you to figure out is that now you're flowering. This is you literally growing into your security. Maybe there is transformation because there was transformation in the past, and now this is you literally blooming. And so you're experiencing something pretty awesome this path. When this past life comes about, this is going to literally have you blossoming, making a transformation. In the past, you've been pretty motivated, or now you've been doing a lot of stuff. In the past, you did your transformation, and because of that transformation, now you're becoming more stronger and stable, embracing two energies. is what I see. That is Goddess Love. Jade's Cloud, are you there? Hello. Oh, you're welcome. I hope you liked that. That answered whatever you needed to hear today. Jade's Cloud. You're welcome. Thank you for those hearts and the stars. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Jade's Cloud. Here we go. So you're dealing with a burden, wanting to you're getting away from a touchy subject, but literally still dealing with a burden, taking on a burden that maybe are trying to figure out how to get rid of it. I'm just saying. And what you're trying to do to stay balanced or how you're staying balanced is by being open to love, being motherly, caring, kind, accepting this person's freaking burden. Oh God, I don't know about that. So the actions that you're trying to take, you have some sorrow, maybe there's some sadness, maybe a little bit of depression, and not forgiving yourself. So being in sadness and sorrow, and the immediate future, short-term results of this, though, is somebody literally coming in and helping to bring you abundance. So you're getting abundance. And it looks like it could be a person coming in, helping you with a breakthrough and sharing with you. This is a masculine energy. This is the king of coin. So someone who's stable, who can help you with practical solutions and help you break through any barriers that you've been struggling with. In the recent past, you've literally had to work in unison with other people. Totality is being able to do everything. Any type of actions that had to happen had to be done in sync, or else one off move and the whole thing failed. So this was actually working together, but now it's become a burden, it seems, and you're still trying to keep it balanced by being the kind, emotionally receptive person. Oh. So coming into the future, it looks like you're going to become my immediate future because of this abundance. It looks like you may have a tendency to go into wanting to hold on to your money because of, well, there's some type of fear of losing it, like not having enough. So being miserly with your money, not to be mean, but that's what that card says. And you've literally got somebody here helping you with a breakthrough, but you're still having a fear of losing that money. So you need to be careful with that. Because if you're feeling resentful because you're carrying a burden dealing with someone else's stuff, and there could be some resentment there because you're trying to stay balanced, even though you have in your mindset that this is a burden, but yet you're being caring and kind. Instead, this is trying to stay now going forward. It's like you're trying to hold on to your money too, because maybe this is, I call that selfishness, and I think maybe you should be selfish. Maybe that's the burden going on, and so you're having to hold on to your stuff. But they might call you a miser. They might call you saying that you're holding on to things. You should let us have that. Oh no, maybe it's time for you to hold on to your money. If you've been burdened with other people's problems, it's time to be selfish for yourself. And other people would get mad at me if they were watching this video and they heard me tell you that. They'd be like, I don't want you listening to her because she's telling you not to be controlled by me. Okay, that is for Jade's Cloud. Nadia, then Taylor, then Sun, then Wingman, F, McKay, Bean, Shannon, Anita, Alberta. So right now is Nadia. Hello, Nadia. Hello. Okay, I've had to turn down a job offer at a big company because the location was far. So I wanted to know if I'll get another job offer soon. Okay, let's see. Actually, I can use the other cards for that. These ones actually have stuff like that in here, work related stuff in here too. So that's one thing I found out I like about these cards. They all have something to say about work. So we'll see what happens. Okay, here we go. Awakening, having to see somebody else's perspective. So, changing the way you're looking at the situation, embracing your uniqueness, a temporary pause in action. So, there's a temporary pause in action, and that could be having you could feel like a challenge, like if you're having, a life experience here. This is a life experience, and you're needing to maybe see a different person's point of view with the hangman. And what you're doing to stay balanced is, hey, trying to keep your mind at ease. The Four of Winter. So let me see if you can see that. I don't know if it's clear or not. That should be clear. Setting aside your concerns for now so you can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation and the need for more sleep or a vacation, which you seem like you are on a vacation, no pun intended. But this would get in your mind at ease, feeling maybe disappointed in the past about losing a job or quitting a job or something. That's not saying it there. I'm just saying you're just needing to get your mind under control and not let your emotions affect you. And as far as the actions you're taking right now, you've got some options available to you. So the actions you could take right now are choose more options. Put in as many options as you want. This would be no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision, confusion that arises from overanalyzing options. So instead, just put out the options and find one that's closest to you. Do something fun that you enjoy, though. That's what I would say. As far as the short-term outcome here, it looks like you're having to do some inner soul searching work right now for like immediate results. Short-term results is like maybe this over the weekend, having to find or be a mentor, take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth is coming into play. Yeah. It looks like you're literally having to do some inner soul searching about what you really want. Looks like you've had to make a choice about work to spring in the recent past. A bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, and great progress being made. This is something you've been doing. Maybe you don't realize it, but and this is to your advantage, what needed to be done. So what you've probably done already is you've already partnered up with people, you've talked with people, you've networked yourself maybe. So coming forward, we've got the Six of Autumn. Yay, there you go. Immediate future within at least the next month or so, next month, 2 months. The good you do comes back to you, an unexpected flow of money and borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. There you go. So that's many. This is seeing results. This is after a challenge. This is a solution coming up for you. So you right now should go out there and go after what you want. And if you're applying for a job, like you said, your job was too far away, but they wanted you, and you chose to turn it down though because it's too far away, then why did you apply for the job? I don't understand. I wouldn't apply for it if it was too far away. You should have applied for only places that you know you're going to go to then. So don't put in job applications to places that are too far away. Because obviously you have a talent that's needed, or you wouldn't have been asked to travel that far to the other job. So maybe you might, I don't know, just because it's too far away. So there you go. Taylor. Taylor. On F, I have right now my thing is closed until I'm done. I have Taylor's son, Wingman, Immaculate, Queen Bean, Shannon, Anita, and Alberta right at the moment. Taylor, hello. Okay, general read. All right, here we go. Oh yes, you did. Your reading is there though. 1, 2, 3, 4 readings back. Cancerian Queen. Your reading is there for. It is back there, so. All right, this could be general read, and we'll see what's going on. This is for Taylor. I'm using this deck, so this one's going to be naughty. Well, not naughty. I actually have those cards too, but I haven't used them. not on air yet. I'm in person, but not on air. I was on Facebook one time and I used a deck of cards that my daughter bought for me for a Christmas present like 2 years ago, and their artwork, and it had a nudity on it, and someone reported my live stream, and my live stream got shut down that day. I was like, really? And it said I was reported for nudity because it was the cards. It was like, what the heck? Okay, Taylor, the deal looks like maybe there's some financial problems going on, or maybe bankruptcy, or just something not panning out the way that it should have. Something that the results you were waiting for literally whizzled out. Why are there haters? Because people need something to entertain themselves with. And what you're doing right now, wow, is being a rebel. How you're staying balanced is trying to be rebellious against authority and anybody going against, doing everything against the rules, breaking rules. And wow, how interesting. Or you're wanting to do that. But this is basically like, really, make me do it. You tell me why I should have to do it this way. I was born with no rules. So I'm going to go back to no rules, and I'll make my own rules. Going against society. That's how you're staying balanced, opposing authority and other people. Jeez, Jiminy Crickets. Actions that you're literally taking are taking a break and resting, recovery from something, recovering from this. Like, what a struggle. Just getting your mind back in order. Here's a dream that you have, but it's like, oh, it's been postponed for so much time, and like also pulling back. So short-term results is, wow, look at that. Got some choices to make here. Like, oh, wow, surprise, surprise. You're going to have some confliction of desires coming up. Nice energy. So in the past, what you've literally done is kind of stayed timid and complacent, basically, like not really taken any action, and affairs have been at a standstill. And maybe you had to hold on to your money too. There could have been someone else, though, that was greedy for money and could have kept things from happening. So something out. And so this making you rebel against authority or business or something. So what's coming into your future quickly here is you've got a ruthless leader person that's going to come in to try to take action towards you. This results in why they're here because of recklessness. this person is resulting in you taking off and maybe doing something reckless because somebody else is ruthless and maybe comes at you trying to control you using aggressiveness, and which results in experience of doing something reckless, you and putting it closure to end of a cycle. Interesting. All right, closing out a cycle of not having care in the world. Yes.
When are you done with that?
Why?
Because
Why?
I was wondering.
Because why?
Because I want you to call anybody's home.
Oh. I already tried. That was for Taylor. And next is Sun. If you're there, Sun. S-U-N, Sun. Hello.
What are you going to be doing?
I have Sun, Wingman, and Maclay, Queen Bean, Shannon, Anita, and Alberta. And then I'll be done.
Can you take a break?
Well, I'm going to have to.
Like now?
No, I can't take a break. I have people waiting. Hello, Sun. Here we go.
After this one, will you take a break?
Nope, I can't. Oh no, I haven't done your reading yet. Emma K, you are after Wingman. So I'm doing Sun right now, then Wingman, then you. What, Amanda?
I can't log off at these, so I don't.
Hold on 1 second.
Why don't you mute it?
I can't mute it. Stop.
I'm not doing it.
Hold on for a second. I'm gonna have to mute you guys for 1 second. So hold on, because I gotta make a phone call for my daughter. So hold on. Out. Take the dog out, please.
Get.
Hello, hello. Okay, Sun, here we go. Here's your cards. Sorry about that. This is for Sun. Can you guys hear me now? Yeah, you can. Alrighty, so we have, the obstacle could be that there could be some type of challenge with wanting your dreams, but feeling like everything, I don't know, being a bit vain about it, hoping, or maybe even feeling that your wishes and dreams aren't able to come true. Emotions. But you're literally trying to push forward regardless to keep yourself in balance. It looks like you're literally trying to do it anyways. Go after them, even though they're not happening. It's like you could be doing this in vain, or maybe you're questioning that you're doing this in vain because you're still going after this regardless. The actions that you're taking are really freaking, one of challenges beyond. Wow, there's some challenges like maybe defeating or thinking that you've been treated unjustly, so taking justice. giving justice back to whatever, cutting people out. Okay. And as far as the short term results, this is resulting in abuse of power and corruption and disruption, some type of disruption and abuse of power because you're cutting people out. It looks like people that no longer need to be there, like taking their stuff and making them run away. In the past, it looks like you've had someone come after you pretty much in and out energy, reckless energy, hurtful energy, fast, purposeful energy, someone who led to cause problems. And you may be like right now defending yourself, feeling wounded, but cutting people out. So coming forward, it looks like you've got authority. If you're into the divine twin flame deal, then this would be your divine masculine coming forward towards you. You've got someone, though, in authority or power here, or this is something that you're experiencing for yourself too, would be authority and resulting in not being able to see this person's hangman in reverse, not able to, refusing to, if you've got authority, wanting to get control over a situation, opportunity coming in that helps you to get control of a situation, but it looks like there's there's fear here on your part. So you could put stalling energy into this because of some type of restrictive effects regarding money or home situation. So that's what I've got for you, son. Wing. Here we go, wing. Wing, wing. Hello, wing man. Wing man. Alrighty, let's see what's going on for Wingman. Been sitting there doing a lot of talking now. That's all right. Let's see what's going on for Wingman. Okay, with these cards. Okay, so it looks like you could be distancing yourself, or someone else might be distancing themselves, or you're looking for freedom basically from a situation. And what you're doing to bring yourself in balance is looking at, you're stalling the situation, looking at someone else's perspective, looking at a different point of view, taking the time right at the moment to try to see someone else's perspective besides your own. So you're dealing with another person, but you're also maybe distanced right now. The situation going on could be that you've distanced yourself in order so you can get a perspective that you couldn't have when you were engaged in this energy where there's no power there, feeling a loss of power. As far as going, the action that you're taking could be sneaky. It's okay. You're doing some sneaky stuff. Oh, just kind of going to the enemy's camp and gathering things and they don't see because they're off busy fighting somewhere else. And just leaving a blockade in between you, a barrier too, so they can't catch you, or maybe you leave it there to show them, ha ha ha, look at me, I got your swords and I took the other ones, you don't know. I don't know, that's some sneaky stuff. There could be some shady politics doing stuff like that. And this deck is shady politics. But this is also maybe actions that you're taking, you feel like maybe you're being watched. You could feel like your energy is, you're literally doing things on the sly to be avoided so you don't get caught. Whatever you're doing in your actions is to get results, though. You're looking forward to get results, so you're trying not to get caught. And short-term results show me that there could be someone who is being really stingy with their money and greedy and withholding and selfish and maybe spending money on themselves. If it's not you, it could be someone else doing it to like basically they'd be caring, sharing, kind, and generous to you. This is someone withholding because they're trying to control you, or that would be you. In the past, there's been silence. There's been a separation, basically, something that's been you've kept to yourself, and now you've had to distance. You may have seen something too, and you just didn't. Might have wanted to pretend you didn't see what you saw. So we got the Chariot. This is in your immediate future coming in. Is this opportunity for you to move forward, have confidence and move forward. And this help from resulting in maybe somebody coming in giving you some advice, some good advice, but they're not an emotional person. This person is more pretty much down to earth, but they're wanting to help you. So they give you some pretty good logic. Cold, is not emotional. And it could be about a failed judgment in the past, something that failed in the past. And we've got this actually sending you off to evaluate this. Maybe there's been a time, some evaluation here where there's closure, completion between you and a relationship. And it looks like maybe somebody's been stuck in the past. That could be maybe information coming in that someone's coming back from the past. They've had a relationship in their relationship, and then there's closure there. So it looks like someone might be coming back. They've been evaluating stuff. You might be hearing information like that. Yep, there you go. But you're able to go forward with confidence because maybe that's the energy you just conquered, finished a life situation. Man, that was for you. A blast from the past. Let me know sometime when it happens. When that person, we've got a person who could be divorced or a widowed person, not your widowed people, not the widowed people that, hit on you on Facebook, say they're widowed with these kids that they're raising all by themselves and they're all scams. This would be a real person. So next is A. McKay. Hello, A. McKay. A great magical. Oh, I thought you said a great magical love reading. I thought I saw that for a second. That's what I really thought I saw. Hello. A general love reading, please. Okay, general. Let's go, general. General love reading. Here we go. So you've got some daydreaming and decisions to make. 7 of Cup energy, or that could be your challenges. Also feeling maybe surprised and maybe having a confliction in what you really want. And it's an emotional struggle. And you need to make a choice or else you lose out on the opportunity, right? By not making a choice, then but having too many choices, like mind bombing. How you're trying to stay in balance, or what you're doing to stay in balance, is coming together with your person that you love. Oh, just cute. So you could be making the choice to come together with the person that you love at the moment, making decisions together. But you've got a lot of dreams and daydreams going on. Decisions and daydreams. But you're trying to stay in balance by staying together with this person that you love. Coming together, opening up your heart to this person, someone new, maybe. And as far as the actions you're taking, there's sacral. This is the second chakra. This is the love bug medicine. This is where the passion is. So you could be using passion to ignite this. Short-term results is actually sadness and isolation. Maybe you have a misunderstanding and maybe you feel smited. There's a word that I got for you. Like somebody may have said something, so there's some type of resentment. One person feeling isolated, like wanting to withdraw from the world, and another person feeling like a winner. But there's some type of misunderstanding, most likely in communication. In the recent past, it looks like this is feminine energy, nurturing. You have done this. This would be you being in your full creative power, embracing control in your emotions, your sense of well-being, like your health and wellness, your physical appearance, I was going to say, taking care of yourself and finding balance, and also your thinking, the words that you say, having logic, being more reasonable, being able to create in a domestic type of way. But there's a lot of decisions to be made. You could be questioning the choices that need to be made because right now you're trying to keep you and this other person together. So coming in, okay, there's movement forward in love though. So this is going back. This relationship is taking another level. There's with result in confidence and being more focused. This is joining in love. Look at how beautiful that is. It's like, oh, just joining back and both having confidence to move forward. So let me see. Okay. Yes, I don't know how this person feels about me. True. Well, then here, this is what this person is doing. Then this could be them that we're talking about, is that they have some choices to make, but they're also to stay balanced. They're working with you to stay together with you. But there's a lot of sexual energy. This is raw passion, this passion. But the short-term results, because of the actions this person is taking, is resulting in this person feeling isolated or sad. And it may not even have to do with you. It's just a misunderstanding. And in the past, this person's literally dealt with I would say like a twin flame deal. If I want to go there, or if you want to go there, this is someone who I would say this is the nurturing and caring that this person really craves. And moving forward with confidence is the next step in this relationship. So this person has to make a confident move. Obviously, he's making a move. Confident, moving up another level. Maybe there's a little commitment going on there. Alrighty, that is A. McKay. Queen Bean. I don't know if you're still here, but here we go. I don't know what kind of reading you want, so I'll go with this one. Queen Bean. Queen Bean, Shannon, Anita, and Alberta. And then I'm going to take a break, at least a 5-minute break or a 10-minute break. Hello. Okay, I love reading. Okay, the same like what I just did. 1 second. Out. Don't even start. 1 second. The dog. I swear. Let's see. These won't work either. Okay, I'll do these same cards that I just did. Out. Out. Right now I'm holding off on doing the list. I've got people already on there. Dog. 1 second. I gotta go and let this dog outside because he doesn't need to be barking. Oh, unless you want him in here. The heck? Hold on. What? Outside. Come on. Right outside. Let me hear go outside. Stay. Okay, I am here. I had to let my dog out, but then my daughter let her dog on the chain. And so when I try to let that dog, I got him in, and my dog ran out the door. Hopefully he'll come barking. Okay, this is going to be Queen Bean. Here we go, Queen Bean for you. Now I got the other dog barking really. Queen Bean. Here we go. Love reading. Love, love, love. Spreading your wings. Making a choice. What your kind of action you're wanting to do. Spiritual choice too. You got to remember that the purple ones are spiritual actions. What you're passionate about. You could feel that there's some kind of problems going on. You could have a question in regards to this. And so what you're trying to do is what you're doing to stay balanced is sharing and caring, sharing your love with everybody, giving your opening, being vulnerable. This is the 3, enjoying time with friends and stuff, trying to share your love, but you're wanting to spread your wings and fly. Make a choice that is going to be exciting and adventurous. So right now, just sharing your love, cracking open a heart. Maybe it's been a little bit stonewalled for a while. And what you're doing right now is just bringing in the sunshine and creating a life, an opportunity for you, taking actions regarding opportunities that are presented to you. So taking action to change your life for a better life. So you're basically opening up right now is what you're doing. Beginning to come forward in life and open up to love, cracking open. I mean, look at that. There's relationship all over the place in that card. See that? The background, the foreground, sharing and caring, dating maybe even. So you have a card that has a little hole in it. I didn't even notice that. Short-term results is you trusting and taking a leap of faith into the unknown. Imagine that. Interesting. I like that. So taking a leap of faith into something unknown, but doing it with all your heart, mind, body, and soul. Whatever happens, happens, and that's okay. In the past, there may have been a male figure. Maybe you may have an asset lately that you have or had to experience or need to have is leadership ability. Or this, maybe you have met here, divine masculine person if you're into that. But there's a authoritative figure, someone who leads. Maybe that's something that you've chosen to do. Going forward, it looks like the 4 swords. It looks like you're going to take a step out and just breathe. Just take your time and think about what it is you really, truly want. Be able to meditate and just get yourself in a place that you need to be. And 1 second. I just need to find that card real quick, that book on this deck. Here we go. I took this out because of it being a future card coming in. I'm going to read it really quick for you because it's a sword, so that's like a challenge in a way. And so I'm going to have to, I feel I need to give you the reading from this little book here. For this, it says, the keywords are to step back, reconnect, rest, and recharge. So much time and effort can be expended in maintaining current relationships or in creating new ones that it's easy to forget to just stop and breathe once in a while. This life is not about connecting with other people. The most important connections you can have are with the divine and with your higher self. This is a good time to take a break from your personal relationships and reconnect with your spiritual self. Set aside a few minutes every day to sit quietly and just be. In addition to caring for your spiritual self, Look after your physical body, get plenty of sleep, eat healthy foods, and exercise. Treat yourself to a movie or take a walk in nature. Step away from any cares around the matters of the heart and just breathe. By taking time for yourself, you'll recharge your emotional batteries and have more energy to invest in your relationships. So maybe you're, like I said, engaging with a lot of people in order to stay balanced because you're really wanting to make a choice where you can be yourself, especially freedom to be who you are and accepted too. So just trying to share your heart with everybody, share your listening skills, and be there for people. Sharing is caring, right? That's wanting to be accepted by people. Life in dreams. I did your reading earlier, and if you go back, it's up there quite a ways, but it's I think up there somewhere, what, maybe 40 minutes or so, somewhere there. But it is there. It's after Yolani. So you can, like, I think go on the check on the messages too if they show up. That was for Queen Bean. Now Shannon. If you're still here, Shannon. Pool cards for you. Shannon. Hello, there you are. Okay, General. So I'll do it with this deck, with the reversals. Or I can do it with this deck right here. This neat little deck. It's up to you. You get to choose. You're welcome, Queen Bean. Alberta Butterfly, you are next after Shannon. Quiddo, I can add you because I just seen that. So after Alberta, Quiddo. Okay, here we go. General reading. Let's see what we're getting for general. You're welcome. Life dreams. Or is it life in dreams? Hold on. After Yolani, and it's spelled with a U. Let me see. Oh, life dreams. There was someone called Life in Dreams. Here, I'll just put you down then. Life dreams after Quiddo. Life dreams. So someone else has the name Life in Dreams. So how many people are in front of you, Anita? This person, Shannon, that I'm doing right now is the one in front of you. Okay, general reading. Let's see what's going on. The situation that you're dealing with in general. Something that the cards sometimes they'll bring up stuff that you didn't realize needed your attention. Okay, so there could be something that either a judgment is being refused to be made, or maybe there was a judgment, some type of failure, something that failed. It's coming back around for some reason. Here comes the past, and it's so there could be a failure, something that didn't go in your favor, or someone's not taking accountability for their actions, and they're being judged for it as being wrong, or maybe gaslighting, something like that. Failure. And as far as, hold on, surprise you, Shannon. I just use this one. So what you're doing to stay balanced, what you could be doing about this is like, oh boy, toxic action. Just like, ooh, you must have something. You desperately want something. This is going to all the way through any whatever, any way. No rhyme, no reason to get to what you want. Wanting to be in control of a situation, you must have something, yet there's been a failure or judgment hasn't been made yet, but yet you're wanting something. This is also taking action, you staying in balance by abusing your own power. Abuse of power maybe even over if you're into anything addictive. I just say that could be dealing with something addictive. You don't have to answer any of these. You can keep that all to yourself. I'm just giving you what the cards say. And as far as any actions you're taking, it would be maybe not really taking. This is lack of effort, not wanting to make a choice, refusing to make a choice, and maybe believing that things are fine anyways. And could be a little bit reckless here, and maybe some reckless spending. And maybe you could be dealing with some type of debt too. But the actions you're taking could be because of debt and because of something that you really want, and it's in the past it's failed. But you must have it, is like what this card is saying. So look at the short-term results as the sun is coming in. The heck? It pays off, I guess, to do whatever, because now you got a new opportunity coming in to have a rebirth. Like, oh yeah, here we go. There is open. This is like just interesting how this cards are going. Like, really? Wow. Shannon. Hello, Miss Jada. Hold on, I gotta get my dog. I heard him bark. 1 second. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, I heard my dog. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I appreciate that. And I'll put you down on the list. I have to catch my breath because I was kind of worried about the darn dog because I heard him yipe, but it's because he went over to my neighbors and tried probably to attack their cat, her cat. Anyways, okay. So in the past, you've done some soul searching on this. This is for Shannon still. And maybe you've been pretty quiet too with the Hermit. Coming forward, we have you showing up as in the immediate future. Short-term results is finding a new opportunity, but then it looks like you've got this opportunity coming in where you have worry and anxiety about it. There's fear about the future. So that's in your head. You could have some depression going on in regards to that. And you need to use your intuition. Maybe that's what's going on. You intuitively know what's got to happen. Maybe you have to move forward. I can see that sometimes when we think we want something a certain way, we must have it. And we do everything in our power to try to keep it that way. And then it just doesn't. And something else comes along and we know intuitively that's the right way. But having worry because of knowing that the intuition is right on point. You don't need to worry. You just go forward, or else worry's going to control you. Shannon, Anita. Hello. Hello, Miss Jada. Thank you for liking and subscribing. You're welcome. Just don't be, when you get into that stage of something that makes you have a sense of fear, it could be somebody actually making you feel fearful too, you know, and I wouldn't let them make you feel that way about yourself. That's a fear, panic and fear, which can cause anxiety and the palpitations of the heart and stuff like that, and the quick breathing. If you start learning, recognizing your feelings and notice when something's getting you anxious, to turn it around and say, this is going to be exciting. Oh my gosh. I know it's kind of crazy to do this, but it sure beats being scared. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to happen and I have no control over it, but this would be exciting. Let's see what happens. May or may not be good, but oh wow. You know, that's just some of the ways to get out of an anxious feeling. Flipping the emotions really quick. Can you ask any, or is it general? You can ask anything. It depends on if I want to answer it. But, Anita, here we go. Anita, and then Alberta is next after. Alberta Butterfly is after Anita. Okay, Anita, here we go. Love reading between you and your person. Okay, so your person, we'll do your person really quick. Their emperor, they have a problem with control. Or you're having a problem with control. And what you're doing, you might be a little reacting over, in order to, it doesn't feel like you're able to feel balanced, and you could be reacting overly emotional, over just pretty much stressed out emotionally, and reacting emotionally in a not such a great way. In order to keep balance, though, maybe, I don't know, I would maybe, there we go. So reacting maybe overly emotionally in order to keep the balance between feeling like somebody else. Challenge may be superiority, or superiority. Somebody who's entitled. The heck? The actions that you're taking, and presenting love in a weaker mindset. Timid about, so maybe offering false love, some sense of false reasoning here. Why? Because of challenges over the masculine energy. This is resulting in unnecessary freaking actions being taken, unnecessary fighting and drama. So it looks like somebody's delivered some messages recently that was kind of deceptive, and maybe even took some little deceitful shortcuts. Somebody else, your person, may have done that. And because of that, someone's being controlling, and you literally have a reason to feel heartbroken in a way, I would say. Like, if this person has been deceptive about messages or something, maybe you found you went and did something. You could have went through their phone or something, found messages, but this is freaking really flying off the handle emotionally, losing control of your emotions. And when we do that, we cry, we try to get our way, but we lie, offer false love as a way, false lies of our own love, saying that we love that person when maybe we really don't. This is someone who is not really loving. They feel hurt. And so there's been drama. So because of some type of stuff gone on in the past that maybe you've heard about. And so it looks like you're literally going to turn that stuff up, right? And defeat this Leo season. That would probably be sometime between the middle of July and August. This is you finding your courage and triumph over this person, finding yourself, your sense of self-worth and empowerment right here. This is feeling empowered as a human being, and maybe with someone in spirit. I'm seeing infinity on top. So I'm gonna look at this as someone in spirit helping you with going forward in life, feeling more successful than where you are right at this moment. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's taken a long time to to get to where I'm at. And then when I have to learn new decks, it's like sometimes I look at the decks and I just go by what's in my head too, like what's in my feeling, what I'm getting in my head. Once in a while, I'll just do it that way. It'll come out however it's supposed to. Sometimes it's really intuitive, and sometimes it's more of just seeing what I'm seeing in a picture. Like, but sometimes it is literally the pictures, the words that are on there, and they can like strike a thought. Boom, pops in my head. Okay, Alberta, it's your turn. Alberta. Okay, Alberta, here we go. Okay. See? And there's always a reason why I don't like to, when I'm doing these cards in reverse, I really, at first, sometimes people get offended when you tell them that they're doing something, but then they admit, well, I really am doing that. And it is true. Like, okay, I'll tell you what the Queen of Cups in reverse is really. I thought it was kind of a male thing who wrote the words on this, but I just have to say, I was like, I guess I took a little offense at it in a way, because the guy said, and one of the reversal means was a female that was hysterical, like uncontrollable, because literally they've been freaking scorned, right? Okay, so that was the hysterical. I was like, I really don't want to say it, but I've actually seen women become really hysterical and literally fly off the handle at their mates or their person, and then they get all mad and say, why did you do this? But yet they still end up staying and controlling that person and telling that person, you are not allowed to do this and you're not allowed to do that. But I'll stay with you even though you did that. And then they go do that same thing again, and then they get caught again. And okay, that is, or you get gaslighted, not believing, being told that you're just assuming things. And the first time I ever assume something, I'm out the door. Why should I assume and stay in something? If I assume somebody's done something, that says a lot about me, not trusting the person. So why even bother be with that person? If you can't trust yourself, then you're not going to trust other people. And if other people have damaged you, it's going to be really hard for you to trust somebody if you don't know how to just trust and trust and trust and not, I don't know, be unconditional. Imagine trying to be unconditional. Alberta Butterfly. Hello, Alberta Butterfly. Here we go. I think it's habitual comfort zone. Humans are lazy to adopt. Oh, that's all right. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like you're literally avoiding death. Not avoiding death. This card is about you feeling challenged, or your situation could be death. There might be death in your family, Alberta, or you're making the transformation but finding challenge with moving forward after death, or having that transformation. So what are you doing now to be balanced? Not feeling very strong. So maybe you are feeling like not feeling like you've succeeded over a challenge. You have some kind of challenge and you're not feeling really sure about moving forward. Oh, Okay, so then so have you been sick then? Because this would say that you just don't feel good, weak. This is feeling weak and not feeling strong to go forward, making a decision, but you're not really making an effort to really make any changes right now. You're not, maybe you don't believe in yourself, and maybe your grandfather was the person who literally was able to help encourage you and inspire you. And now you feel like, well, he's not here now, so what am I supposed to do? That's what I'm getting. But there could be some type of impulsivity, wanting to, just like wanting to go forward, but kind of weak right now, not really wanting to make the effort. So the actions that you could be taking right now might be a bit ruthless and challenging other people. You could be trying to challenge other people to just, that's the impulsivity. I might just say it, challenging other people to do something just so you could maybe take out that feeling of loss. There might be some anger in the grieving process, and you might want to maybe be a little bit rough with people and demanding of people, just to challenge, to give yourself something to do. Because if you're not feeling very sure of yourself about overcoming challenges, you might want to push other people to prove your own worth of yourself. And as far as the immediate future result, this is going to result in some action, impulse here. I just say impulsivity coming through with this one. There's a person literally coming up wanting to basically come in pretty fast and maybe take you up on that offer. Or maybe you just take it, there's, you need to look out for how ruthless you can be towards other people or demanding, because this is literally taking action impulsively and pretty quick without maybe even thinking. It could be a bit reckless, but this is what's coming in, is something fast, a challenge. You're looking, it looks like you need that challenge. You may be challenged, like, whoa, like here, this is going now. If this is you, it's like getting in the upright and going, oh my gosh, whoa, like pulling back the reins, like as putting a little bit of control back into your life by pulling back on the reins and saying, whoa, before slowing it down a little. That's better than being in the angry, aggressive energy. This is able to result, you're actually resulting, making some progress here, and maybe taking account for your own awareness of where you're going. Or else this is someone literally coming in to literally stop you, try to take action towards you. They seek adventure and excitement. So maybe this would be you wanting to go seek adventure, resulting in seeking adventure, excitement, and fighting with people. What the heck? In the past, it looks like there was some energy, some new energy, learning things, hearing things, but it caused a challenge. And so the moving on after death, or even this transformation, this message was delivered to you, and it's caught you where you're having to transform, but you don't feel the strength. So coming forward, it looks like you're literally going to be holding on to your pennies, your quarters, your money, being guarded. This opportunity for you here to get grounded and become more stable, and maybe be more secure, and be careful. You could end up having a fear of losing your money for some reason. So this could show that you're just holding on to your money and needing to get balanced in your money too. And I'll pull a card on that one just to be on the safe side. This is resulting in what? Resulting in maybe some gossip and lying, and someone else could be gossiping and lying about you. Maybe somebody narrow-minded here with the Queen of Swords. She's narrow-minded in the reverse, and gossips and lies. So somebody could be spreading that's gossip and lies about you, because you're holding on to your money, because you're not because you're not sharing something, you're holding on to stuff. So someone's going to spread some stuff about you. You need to be careful on that one. Maybe you literally had this person, you've heard about this before in the past. And while you're dealing with this transition, it's hard to make a transition because you don't have the strength right now. But moving forward, you're literally staying guarded and protecting your assets and everything. And somebody is literally telling some freaking lies about you. So maybe you're gonna just have to cut them out of your life and just hold yourself, stay grounded. People like to make other people believe bad things about people because why? They like to control other people the way they think about you because they can't control you, so they'll try to control others. And you don't need to worry about what anyone thinks except you and yourself. And that's it. Alberta Butterfly. Shame on your sister, but I can't shame her. But that's not nice of her if it's her that wants to go and talk badly about you to get other people to see you in a different light. I know I've had people to say stuff about like my healing work I used to do that my brother, he'd go tell people that I was doing witchcraft and it made my business like because of a church-based community and a population that's highly all about what everybody looks like and who they're friends with. Oh, God forbid they go to this Angela person who's doing healing work in a hair salon, they might get looked down on and maybe they might be shunned or something. So whatever. And so anyways, it's interesting how things work when you close down one business. Things just kind of pop into place. And one thing led to another, and I was moved within a few days of after close. Things just are, life is a miracle, in my opinion. And some things we have control how things go, and some things we have no control. But the things that are the most amazing are the things that come in miracles. Like looking for, like I needed salon furniture for my salon. I had nothing in that salon. And all I do is just put a request, step into the universe, pray in my own way, how I did that. And next thing I know, and I didn't even think about it, and all of a sudden, boom, I was led to a salon that was closing. They're taking all their equipment, everything out of that salon and throwing it all in the trash, throwing it all away because they were putting all brand new stuff into that salon. And of course, you're not supposed to be in the dumpster, but they gave me permission to take it if I wanted it. I had to wait till they were closed though to go do that. So yep, got me a U-Haul, had the money to get that. Don't know how I got that, but I ended up getting a U-Haul, went over there, found some people that were at the right place at the right time, and we went and we took everything out of the dumpster. Well, they had the key to the dumpster, so they opened it up and took it all out, and I filled my salon with new stuff. Imagine that. That's so incredible. Alrighty. Is the mirror love messy? Okay, so next is Quodate. Quodate, if you're there still. Quodate. Did I say it right? Let me make sure they said it right. Hold on. Quodate. I got a dog panting underneath of here. Oh my goodness, somewhere up there. Okay, well, I think I said it right. Quedate. Okay, I can do readings, but let me finish the ones that I have. There you are. Quedate, yes, sir. Okay, just a journal. All right, here we go. So the situation could be something to do with injustice, something not being fair, something maybe against the law, going against the law, and what you're doing to stay balanced. You're not feeling balanced. It could be regarding your relationship. It feels like there's contradiction. You have contradiction in a relationship, and that contradiction may have something to do with something that regarding the laws and rules of a marriage. basically, or relationship. There's contradiction, and you don't feel in alignment with your relationship because of the law. And so the actions you're taking are trying to free and distance yourself. Whew. And this is the short-term results is you being bored, but there's some options available, but you also have the ability, there's some offer being offered to you, but you have the ability to, get yourself in a place of mindfulness, emotional well-being. So taking the time to meditate maybe, but this is also showing that you're just not happy or satisfied with anything that is coming in, any offers. In the past, there may have been some rules and regulations that you literally had to follow through. It almost sounds like job partnership loss with a company that you really truly liked almost, but this is also marriage too. There could have been, okay, I'm feeling like divorce coming forward. It looks like you're literally having some worries about the future here. So because of the law, I want to see what else, how you're feeling. Pretty passionate about this, like motivated. You've got experience from the past, but timing literally is it doesn't look like you are really sure. There could be some vanity about this, but there's maybe not really sure when this is like losing that feeling. It's like losing, not being surprised any longer about hoping for a miracle. This is like believing, this is like losing your feelings of what your wishes and dreams wanted to be. Goal though is to have a generous outcome here, maybe a payout of money. I don't know if this is divorce, but it looks like it. And what you're going through is a completion of a cycle. So ending a relationship, and it looks like it's lawyer related. It is. It's like, all right, that's your reading. I just went through that really quick. Okay, that is for Quillette. Drama with work. Maybe that's your dream job, and maybe you're literally having some kind of contradiction with your own self, because the Lover's card doesn't always have to be about self. What your goal is to have everybody, do things fair. That's what that your goal is pretty good. Wanting to, find solutions where everybody can work. Maybe your dream job is you're feeling contradicted with your own self, and maybe it's affecting your partner. If you have a partner at home, it could be affecting relationship at home sometimes too. But if it's more about you, because that is the Lover's card is about a sense of duality, balancing masculine, feminine energies. So life dreams. Hello, life dreams. You're welcome. Quote out. Well, maybe what you do need to know is the timing. When can you literally, if you have a question, if this is about work, that question would probably be about work. Then when you realize that there's things are being done in vain, maybe you're able to make some changes and do something for yourself that makes you no longer feel like things are not going the way that you want them to go. Like something was judged unfairly, or the law said someone may have not been honorable. I think the dog thinks I'm talking to him. What is your problem? I'm not talking to you. He literally. There is a dog down there somewhere. I don't know if you can see him. Oakley, you're on camera. There. There's that noisy dog. I don't know if you guys. Yep, he's there. Right there. Out. Go lay down, please. Go call your other owner, please. Life Dreams, Miss Brenda and CH Wise. Hold on one second. Out. Go. You can just close the door on him. He'll teach me a lesson. If he has to go to the bathroom, guess I'll learn a lesson, right? He can't get in my room. He'll try. Oh. Alrighty. So this is Life Dreams. Oh. Demand could come down here and take care of this dog. Life Dreams. Here we go. One second. Will you please come and get the dog and let him outside on the chain, please? I'm almost done. Thank you. Okay. This is for Life Dreams. So you're dealing with a separation. Hold on. Go. 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 Okay, I am back. This is Life Dreams. Okay, so you're wanting to know what are your psychic abilities? And I already started calling cards. Well, let's see. How is this going to work? Psychic abilities. Which cards? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. All right, we'll leave that there. And let's see, what's your psychic abilities? What are your psychic abilities? I've never tried this on. I mean, I've asked like what my cards are, but I haven't done those kind of readings. I just kind of go with what comes, what you know to work on. The intuitive parts. Never mind, I put the dog out myself. Thank you. So, Life Dreams. Here we go. Here we go. Hello, say Mahaji. I think I said it right. Yeah, I need to know what to work on. Okay. Well, there's love. You can work on love, beginning love of self. This is in the psychic abilities. This is general, so this isn't the love relationship one right here. This one is about having love of yourself and having a new ability, new compassion, new empathy, so it could be empathy and compassion Those are abilities, those are intuition, being empathic, having compassion, beginning something that you actually like. And this is resulting in your passion being ignited. You're trying to stay balanced with feeling energetic and being enthusiastic about things. So, in order for your abilities, we're looking at abilities here. What actions you can take right now would be maybe dealing with some temptation. Ooh, so what the heck? That's the devil energy. This kind of comes up in my stuff too. I get the devil energy, egotistical stuff. There could be some type of temptation that you're wanting to maybe throw the key away to. There's like a key there, if you see that. Okay. So this would be about what you're doing, trying to avoid temptation, throwing away the key, like not wanting to deal. There's too much passion. You're trying to stay passionate about a new beginning, even love of what you want to do, maybe even with another person. Yeah, there's hope in a new. This is actually a spiritual journey too, by the way. You may have a little bit. You're wanting to stay passionate about that, fighting temptation, because this is bringing in transformation of you, who you are. Like, look at her face. I'm just going to say, like, boom, transforming self, bringing in a whole new identity, leaving the past behind and bringing. You got 2 ones right here. I don't know if you can see that. This is, it looks like an 11. We got 13 and 15. We got the devil, and we've got the transformation card, death card. In the recent past, you've literally had hope. This is for the star. This is like having to hold it behind your back. It looks like either, or this is holding it in front. Hold it in front of you, looking at hope, holding that sun in your new this opportunity. This is a dream, and now you're literally working on it. This is something that you're wanting for the future. And so, as on any path that we walk, you're going to come across harmless spiritual little obstacles and challenges. And how are you going to deal with those? You're going to have to be aware. You're literally going to get to find out what that's going to be. Let me read you this little card. Hold on. I'm just interested on how that just popped on out like that. Really interesting. So you have challenges and obstacles coming forward because you literally more devil temptation. So you're gonna get to find out. You'll get to find out what your stuff is, what kind of abilities you have, because you're going to have to face some challenges and obstacles. You don't have to face the obstacles or challenges. You can literally choose to avoid them, and they can stay there and fix themselves maybe, or you can take on that challenge because it's part of your passion. Part of what you're doing to stay balanced is having that passion ignited. So now you're going to have to deal with some challenges to see if that's really what you want. I mean, you're making the transformation, avoiding temptation, making transformation, and now you have some obstacles and challenges that can either make you fall backwards or let you go forward in life. That's coming out of my own head. And some people might actually end up falling backwards. They wouldn't want to go forward. And let me find, oh, here it is right there. Okay, so that card represents the obstacles, power struggles, and challenges that you must face in order to overcome them. This could be a difficult period to go through, but it's not impossible if you open your mind and see the bigger picture of how something went wrong. Don't get caught up in it. Just pause and stand back for clarity. Observe where adjustments need to be made. or are required, and which decisions may need to be changed to enable you to move forward in a positive direction. Life really is all about learning. Don't play the victim. Take the knowledge you've gained from this experience to so that you can apply it to similar situations in the future. This card often comes forth when competition is around you, whether it's in your personal or business life. This is excellent time to think creatively and ask yourself, how can I make myself shine above all the rest? Imagine that. So there's your answers. How can you make yourself shine above all the rest? Well, you'll find that out, won't you? That's the answer into as regards to your psychic abilities. It looks like you're going to be challenged and you'll have to figure that out. And I feel like you already are intuitive and know that. You already know a lot about yourself. When in doubt, step back. Yep, lean back and don't make a move. Observe, be silent. Don't react in them when you're in your emotions and you're experiencing emotions that are not so great. Because while you can act, but then people end up becoming, responsive to your own actions, and one negative response gets another negative response, unless you're a timid person and tend to not want to cause drama. So we respond with a sense of our head bowed down and give them the emotion that they're expecting, because we know what they expect in order to keep things at the peace level. Miss Jada, if you're there, Miss Jada. You got to keep at it. Hello, Miss Jada. How are you? I'm planning to move in next month. That will tear my family apart. I'm wondering if I'm making the right decision. If you're making this move for yourself, this is your move for you, and it may tear your family apart, but it's for your own heart, your own emotions. Is it something you are letting other people in your head, their feelings, control your emotions and your actions that you're making? If you choose to, this is something you're moving, you're doing it anyways, and there's no control over how those people respond. You have no control over that at all. You can't control them. The only thing they can do is they can make you feel guilty by letting you know. They can manipulate you by letting you know ahead of time that they're going to miss you when you go. But as far as tearing your family apart, it can keep them together. We've got internet, we've got the social media, we've got phones that you can view their face while you're talking to them. It's like they're kind of there, they're just not right there. And I moved away from my family too when I was younger, and I did not tell my dad, because he did tell me, oh, he lost it when I said I was going to move out here to the middle of the country versus living out on the West Coast. And he came unglued and said, oh, well, you don't know what you're doing. You're taking a baby in the middle of winter, 4-month-old baby in the middle of winter, down on icy highways and don't know what the weather's like out here or anything like that. So I wisened up for a moment there. I was only 29. And I said, wow, actually, I'm not going to go. I'll wait till summertime. And I went anyways. And I thought maybe all that bad stuff he said was going to happen. But anyways, I moved. I wanted to move there, but I found out that they were moving there. And so I said, well, would you guys want me to move out there too? And they said, yes, they would. Like, I asked if they wanted me to move out there. That was like a little kid now asking that. Do you guys want me out there too? Like, if they had said no, I guess I wouldn't have went out there and I would have felt butthurt. But they did say yeah. and I was able to move right. I was excited to move. I was ready to move. And you know what? They didn't move ever. They stayed right back out that way. And oh wow, I kind of maybe pulled a little manipulative tactics on them, trying to guilt trip them into coming out because they did say, but no, my mom actually had a sign on a day that she went to church. She said that if it snowed in that day, which it shouldn't, then they weren't moving. That was her thing that she said. So when she went to church, guess what happened? It snowed on a day that it normally doesn't ever snow. So that's what made them stay in the West Coast. I was like, okay, well, I can't argue with that because I literally told my mom, I believe that you should believe in your intuition and signs and everything. And she gets visions too, so we won't talk about that. Anyways, here we go. This is for Miss Jada on pull cards. His destiny. Hello. We've got this. Oh, I wasn't even. It's like the Ace of Cups. I kind of saw it in the corner of my eye. So there's a new emotion of having compassion with the Ace of Cups. You might be having some struggle or question about that, and what you're doing right now in order to stay balanced is just holding on tight. Holding on. Maybe you're fearing a sense of losing your own security, but you're holding on to your own stuff and trying to stay in control on a day-to-day basis. That's kind of more than this one cup right here. This is a new beginning, but this is already seeing a conclusion and knowing results and wanting to stay stable because of this new beginning. There's a need to stay stable here for you. And as far as the actions you're taking, it could be making changes in your environment, maybe doing things that might kind of go the in the environment. There's stuff maybe that's not approved of. I don't know. There's some changes being made in the environment though for you. And what you're literally doing is, oh yeah, that's right. I just totally forgot. you're, you're moving. You feel like maybe you're being outcasted in a way, doing things that, you know, are kind of making you feel like an outsider. That's a deep little card right there. And you feel like an outsider because this card literally, this deck that I use right here has that in there. And I totally forgot that I don't have this down. So literally, the short-term results of moving, you know, you're taking actions because of money, job, money, I think. And so this is you just being reckless. Maybe short-term results is just doing something reckless, having to do it, take that leap of faith and not really giving a darn. You're going to have to do it in a reckless way. In the past, there's been some doubt here and you being stubborn about your dreams, but there's also doubt about going forward towards your dreams. But now you've got this new chance at a beginning and a new way of life. It's what I feel, what you said, and yet you're going to be pretty much on guard, keeping yourself in check, keeping protective of what you're doing. Like, here's that city in the background right there. That's pretty cool. Going forward, it looks like you've got someone coming in, actually giving you some pretty good advice and helping you. This person has experience from the past. This person they have leadership qualities here. So this person could literally be here to help offer you some stuff, some things to do, some actions to take, give you some leading advice about what actions to take. And yeah, because this is something that would feel justified and honorable regarding laws and contracts and movement forward. So 8 days, maybe there's some kind of signature required or something required to move forward. So you've literally got an advisor or leader person coming in, giving you some advice about some legalities about moving and stuff. So it could be just a person who's really passionate and understands and helps make it this an honorable move where your family is able to accept it. So you could be sending messages in an honorable way to get your family to accept your move. You're moving on to make your life yours. Someone who has experience in that kind of dilemma that you have going on, Ms. Jada, is what somebody else can be able to help you with, to tell you what you need to do, how to get your family and be okay with yourself too, and not worry about their feelings and stuff. Next is Chihuahua. I want to say Chewbacca. Just kidding. Chihuahua. You're welcome, Miss Jada. Chihuahuas. 10 Clover. Hello, I'm done for the night. This last person that I'm getting ready to do is CH Wokas or Wogas, however you spell that. On all your tests and exams this year, if you're having a question, you know what? You need to, that's way too many. On all your tests, you're going to do the best that you can do as long as you do them yourself and don't have someone else help you. And have confidence in yourself too. If you did good last year, then you do good this year. 10 Clover. Topaz Kiddo 45. CH Wokas or Wokas. I don't know if you're still here. I know you were there earlier. So here's your reading for you. I don't remember what you asked, but here we go. So a situation that you're dealing with is there's an offer here on the table that you need to take up. Maybe you need to get some more understanding of something. You may not be understanding something. It's something new. And it's something tangible that you can feel. Maybe someone's brought you a message about an offer, something that you can think about, but it's something secure. And what you're doing to take action is just like really to stay balanced. To stay balanced, you're delaying things, obviously, on purpose with the intention. So someone may be asking you for help, for money, or something. They want some type of understanding, but look what you're doing. In order for you to feel balanced in this situation, you have power by withholding and putting affairs at a standstill. Interesting. I put this down. Down. There we go. And the actions you're taking right now have a lot to do with maybe giving discord, confusion, treachery, and sorrow. Causing a big, huge misunderstanding on purpose. What is the results of this going to be? It's going to provide you with being able to get away from a freaking problem, a situation that has been nothing but chaos. So short-term results is being able to get away, carrying the burden though, but getting away, finding some time away, maybe some weeks or so, whatever, just getting to calmer waters. In the past, this has to do with some assets, a completion of something going on. And so there's, limitations. Something became successful. There was a closure or there was a finality here regarding long-term security. But now here's this new offer and you're keeping affairs at a standstill. So looks like you've got somebody, even though you're finding, your way to calmer waters, taking actions because of discord and confusion. It looks like you got someone literally coming in, being really impatient with you and wanting to try to control you. And they are going to challenge you with their authority and be really aggressive towards you. And this person is unlawful. They feel like They have some complications going on. There's some complications maybe regarding justice, and there's no emotional, no new gifts or no compassion here whatsoever with this person. This person has no compassion. They're very aggressive. You just need to know about that. There you go, Chihuahuas. And I am done for the rest of the day. Let me see. Hold on. 10 Clover Topaz Kiddo. You're there, the last person on there. So I'm going to pull 3 cards. Oh, so you were there listening. Okay, there you go. You got to watch out for that coming in. The opportunity, that's usually an opportunity coming in, is this person. But they're aggressive and they believe they've been unjustly treated or they're not doing things by the law. Okay. Oh, Destiny, I didn't have you. I saw 10 Clover on there, so I was replying to the first person that I see because I don't have anybody else written down after I was done with Chihuahua's reading. You've been here. I won't forget you. Just hold on. I'm just going to pull 3 cards, though, from here on out right now. So for 10 Clover Topaz Kiddo, what you're going through, your journey is something that you're motivated by love. You have a lot of love and passion for. Maybe it's motivated by your mama. I don't know. Or it's motivated by love. But you feel challenged with a control person. You might have a person who's controlling you. And that's a challenge. They can withhold funds. And you're experiencing a lot of malicious ill intention being done towards you, like because of this person. You've got a caring person though here. I think if this were your mom and dad, I feel like your mom and dad, your mom supports you, your journey, and is the passionate one, but the dad is being more controlling, causing fear and worry because they could pull funding if you don't do good. So you need to take control away from your parents somehow. The controlling one, how do you get out of that? By not caring what they feel. Like, take your money. You can afford to get money from somewhere else, but then it causes problem with your parents. So there's your situation. Hello, Destiny. Destiny, hello. Hello. Okay, here we go. Current feelings for you? Okay. Let me go back in and do these 3 more times. And closing my eyes to see what it is that the person is feeling for you in regards to you. How they feel, their situation in regards to you, what they feel, what's the challenge, how do they feel, and what they're doing to stay balanced at the moment, keep themselves in alignment in regards to you. Things can always change at all times too. So this person actually feels reckless right at the moment, doesn't want to take a leap of faith. Challenges, maybe there's some reckless stuff going on in their life and they're liking the challenge. I don't know. What are they doing to stay balanced? Trying to budget, needing to budget. So they're trying to keep themselves making choices because maybe they've done something reckless here. So they're having to they feel like maybe they've been reckless. And so they're having to budget themselves, get out of debt. They might need to budget their money because of some reckless activity in regards with you. So what they're doing is they're just taking action, waiting for some results to come in. So turn their back to you. You don't know what they're doing. Don't you just love the cards? And short-term results is there's just a distance and freedom from you. This person is just finding distance and freedom from you. In the past, things didn't work out as planned. There's nothing viable here. There's nothing. It seemed like everything being done was being done with no real reason, no sense of purpose. Maybe this person literally did make some dishonest deals with you, but their challenge now is they've been reckless and they have to budget their freaking money. They're waiting for work to come in, so they're distancing. That's going to result in distancing themselves from you and their freedom. They have contradiction regarding love coming up, so there may be some that's for them. I'm looking at this. Hold on. They feel no real emotion though. There's an emptiness here. You don't need to go confronting them, but they literally have an opportunity to look at their own upside down thinking and love about what they want in a relationship. They need to get control of their money though. Their goal is to leave you hanging. They're to maybe get a different perspective, but this is going to take a long time. And what's happening right at this moment, what they're experiencing is no forward movement, no movement, delay, dismissal, maybe some bad news too. And it's not always about you. Sometimes it's about other stuff. Like this person literally may have actually done something reckless and they're having to budget their money. And whatever they've done in the past, maybe as far as with you, that there was nothing that really worked out there. So they're being faced with questions about what they want in relationships. But right now they're just looking at keeping things in hangman mode. And if you can look at their short-term results is then distancing and freeing themselves from you. You can go ahead and free yourself first before they can do that to you. Just take your power of who you are as a person, destiny, and do that for yourself. And I will throw in Princess Butterfly. I can throw you in really quick here. I know someone's going to say, hey, I was there. Wait, one person at a time, you guys. Right when I do the last reading, I'm literally looking at the very last person that commented, and I'm going to do 2 more people after this, and then I'm done. So it will be Safwa, Gabby Joe, and Princess Butterfly. There we go. No more after that. Close. I might be adding some of you on here as moderators later on. If I can find my comments in my phone, because then I can go ahead and do moderating. Because I need moderators. Keep the peace in here. Alrighty, so here we go. This is for, who did I say this one was for? Thamora. Oh. Princess. Okay, that was Princess Butterfly. Okay. Princess Butterfly. Here we go. Safwa. I'm trying to remember. And Shapur, because you liked and subscribed, I'll do that for you. So 3 cards. So, Princess Butterfly, what you're experiencing or going through is maybe an unjust situation, something that's not justifiable, basically. Feeling like you've been treated is something that's not going by the laws, and it's complicated. And your challenges that you feel maybe not worthy enough to move forward in life, unable to move forward, feeling held back, and not wanting to see what you're experiencing is not really wanting to. You're hearing other people's perspectives or experiencing other people's perspectives, but not wanting to see it because there's fear of change here for you. There could be you could be experiencing selfishness too a little bit, but sometimes that's okay because that's holding back. This is holding back out of fear of seeing other people's perspectives because you have limitations in your belief system and you're going through the journey of a justice system that's going against your thinking. Did I tell you to post? I said Princess Butterfly. Okay. What will the conversation be like with Brandon and Chris? He reaches out. Oh, I guess it'll be something that you feel like you won't be able to see your perspective. You're going to experience maybe you not understanding him or him not understanding your perspective. You don't feel your challenge is going to feel like you're literally unable to have control going forward, like you have limitations. Maybe that's your conversation is there's limitations about going forward, not feeling sure about yourself. And he could feel, I don't know, maybe he's making you feel like you're having to question your own worthiness. Let's see now. Safwa. Here we go. So you have a manipulator. Your journey is about a dishonest, manipulating person, emotional manipulator. And the challenge here is you're refusing to see it, or maybe you have suspicious or groundless suspicion, or just wanting to pretend it's not there. That could be challenge. Unable to find or unable to really do the not wanting to, yeah, you're wanting to avoid, pretend it's just not there. And so what you're experiencing is being a bit desperate and holding on and making some poor judgment. Okay, there. Safwa, there you are. And who did I say was after Safwa? Now I have the hold on, I'm watching. Okay, hold on. Ermani. Maria. Okay. Okay, Thamora, that's right. I forgot about that. Okay, Thamora. Here we go. Blessings are coming into the future for you. Blessings for you into the future. Okay, here we go. Blessings for the future. You're trying to align yourself right now and trying to stay courageous in order to keep balance, which is really good. So this is about your future, about life-changing experience. And as far as the actions you're taking right now, being in control, leadership ability, but being a creator, which is really nice. And using the past life experience to probably to forward advance into whatever work you're doing, which is resulting. Here's the first little blessing for you, which is the Wheel of Fortune, the change coming in, resulting in change in your favor. It's beautiful. In the recent past, what you've done is literally exhausted yourself, worked really hard, and now you've put so much energy. And so what's coming into your immediate future is a person looking for adventure. You're getting a message, maybe a messenger. This is an adventure going forward into a new adventure. Imagine that there's change, which is leading to an adventure. How you feel about your new situation is that other people need to participate in this. So it's group effort and things that will be changing what needs to change, or the timing is just experiencing life. There's results that are going to show you that you need to, any actions you're taking is about experiencing life, needing to go explore. Look at that. This is going on an adventure, learning, understanding into that the wild blue yonder, your beautiful energy, hoping to maybe understand people's projections or being able to understand other identities besides just your own. And you could feel the reason why you're wanting to do all this, or how you're getting there, being oppressed by society or work. And so literally going on an opportunity to go on an adventure to get some studying done too. feeling oppressed and overwhelmed at work. So there are some blessings coming in. There's change in on your behalf. There you go. That is for Thamora. Maria Dunn, hello. Maria Dunn and Amani. That's it. Maria Dunn, here we go for you. Quickly and quickly. I don't like rushing, but this is the last two people I'm doing. You're very welcome, Thamora. Make sure you let me know. You can always, I think you're able to comment. I don't know if they're allowed to comment in private or not. But yeah, you can if you want. Somewhere there should be a way to get a hold of me on my Gmail through Lightways Tarot. So Thamora, or not Thamora, this is for Maria. Healing, we've got the King of Cups here, so you could be having some hard time with, maybe you've literally dealing with a guy who has control over their emotions. They're challenged with feeling, with healing a situation, healing their emotions, and being in control. And what you could be doing is rebelling, wanting to control him, being the rebel, breaking the chains, and rebelling against society. Not being the authoritative type of person that people would expect you to be. You could be rebelling, like, oh yeah, somebody's trying to control emotionally, and maybe you're trying to control all the way around, all over the place, in order to stay balanced. Maybe you're healing your emotions, but what I got going for you, the actions you're taking are basically unchanged, life-changing. They're out of your control, or you're doing things because of having epiphanies, but you're destroying things, just destruction, like taking destructive power, just making changes happen. There's no taking it back. And a short-term result is having your inner voice. Imagine that, your intuition coming in. Yep, that's going to be all right. Life-changing, having your intuition pop in on you like that. Using that inner voice. Wow, wow, wow. Life experience coming in for you. In the past, maybe you've been dealing with being in your mind. Schizophrenia, two minds, meaning there's two options you have. Should I do this? Should I do that? You may have experienced a sense of mind BS going on, like not really kind of being frozen up, but not knowing what to do. So just not doing nothing at all. And so because of that, it looks like there may be some depression going on that you need to make sure you're aware of, because that would be holding you back from you having sorrow of the past, sadness of the past, and fear of moving forward. That could put panic, fear, anxiety. So you need to be sure about that. How you feel about this, though, that you're growing, needing to be patient. The Seven of Pentacles, you're wanting to be in control of the situation. You're doing things in order to stay balanced by being in control, taking a logical point of view, but you're trying to control. Problem is emotions and sorrow and choices being made in the past. And you recognize that there's patience needed for this. It's going to take time. It doesn't happen overnight. And it's going to happen. What needs to happen is having a new vision, some time, hangman energy. So that means that a new perspective needs to be seen. And your goal is maybe to deal with some stress. There's too much on your plate, and you could be literally, if you don't pay attention, maybe you want to pay attention, because if not, there's that little monkey getting ready. This person's so much going on that he's not seeing the monkey getting ready to pop his balloon. Imagine that, juggling. So what you're going through is things happening right now. Things are ready right now, and things have been taking their time, and maybe you're hoping for things to hurry up and be finished, because that's the right timing. Even though you had to have patience regarding healing your own emotions. There you go. That is for Samora. Right? Why Jamir won't leave you alone? Imani. There it is. Imani, it feels like you're the outsider looking in, being left out, being shunned or abandoned. But it says maybe that's why your person is not leaving you alone, because he feels like he's being left outside. He's feeling like the outsider. It's your answer to your question. There you go. And everybody else, I am done. Hello, Madeline. Oh, the blind lady from Florida. I called you earlier. How are you? Oh, I'm fine, but I'm just finishing up right now because I've been on here for, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3 hours. Yikes. I'll be back tomorrow morning, though, to do readings. So I can just pull one card. Let's see. For Madeline, here we go. Here's a card for you. Intensity. So you may have a person literally coming forward with a lot of passion towards you, or you're being passionate. And there's a lot of intense passion towards the actions you're taking. So, and the reason for that would be due to laziness. There's some intense action regarding laziness towards somebody being lazy. So there you go. And let's see, Julie. Let's see. I just pulled a card for you too. Your card for you. I don't know what your question is, Julie, but we've got going with the flow, resulting in an inner voice. So listening to your intuition and just going with the flow about things. Clean music lover. Dang, here you go. I'll just throw in 2 cards. First 3 people usually get the whole Celtic reading. Participation with other people. We've got the 4 hands, 4 groups of hands there, 4 sets of hands. So there's a participation with a group of people, resulting in a completion, feeling like you're all part of the world. That's pretty interesting how those cards came together, resulting in being able to be part of a big world future stuff going on, organization. Wow. Okay, there we go. That's Julie. Clean music lover. Hello. I would like to know if I'll find my biological father. Oh. I'm just thinking. You already found him. You just don't know that. But there is no finding him, because he's always around, traveling for you. Imagine that. So for your question, clean music lover, traveling. You have to travel, resulting in silence. But that's not the silence that you would think is like a silent treatment, resulting in being able to dream, get your dreams coming true, resulting in peacefulness, traveling at night, resulting in seeing the stars. This is the star card. This is getting your healing, resulting in healing, the silence, being balanced. So traveling, maybe you're meeting your person then. If you get to travel, there's search angels out on Facebook that'll literally help you find your father, your biological dad. There you go. Jocelyn. Will your auntie call? Okay, I'm reading for tomorrow. When will my auntie call? Oh, I don't know. when there's balance, when there's no opposition. Everything has to be in alignment. If you're anti, she may need your help in a project and need you to not be opposed to something, resulting in going with the flow of things and emotions, a new compassionate beginning, a new gift too. This would be the Ace of Heart or Ace of Cups. There's a new beginning, a gift. So this is a person who needs a sense of totality. So basically, your person may be calling you in order to maybe 5 days, and you need to go with the flow of things emotionally. It's a new beginning for you. Okay, we're done here. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate all the thumbs up, and thank you for getting my getting subscribing to my channel. That way you guys get the notifications when I come on, because I do this on the week on Thursday nights at 7. I usually am here until for 3 hours, right? And so thank you for being here, you guys. I appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wouldn't go the ancestry kits. I would go with Search Angels on Facebook. I actually had them find my daughter. They got the identifying information, even though mine was a sealed adoption. That I did, it was closed adoption. So, and everything was sealed, but they managed to find all the identifying information somehow that I had blocked out when I was 19 years old, or like after the year was up of her being adopted. The year, like right when she was a year, I wanted to get her back. And I called them and they said, well, very sorry, there's nothing you can do. Once you sign that piece of paper, there's nothing. And of course, I was a person who was a single parent at that time, and left an abusive relationship. And I didn't want my child to, be kidnapped from me. So, yeah, I gave my child up for adoption, my first kid. So, anyways, but they did, when I wanted my child back and they said no, that like just killed me in my heart at that time in the past. And I kind of drew a blank on name and everything. And like I just unfocused. It's like it was a done deal. I thought I'd never ever see my daughter ever again. And believe me, and once the internet hit, oh wow, that's the most interesting thing in the whole wide world. Having the internet, I started my search all over again. Believe me, I really tried to find my daughter again and again. And then finally I joined a group on Facebook. And all of a sudden I put my name on there and stuff. And then next thing I know, I had a phone call back in, I think it was 2014 or 2015. But I've been in contact with my daughter since then. And I haven't yet got to see her in person, but I get to talk to her on the phone and stuff. And yep, it's interesting. So just have faith, and believe me, sometimes that ride at first, that was an emotional roller coaster. Finding your daughter after like 20 something years, it's like, wow, you never think that's ever going to happen. And then it does, and then they don't want to have anything to do because they really don't know what to make of you. That killed me. I wanted to die. Anyways, and I literally, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go. Talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Bye. I don't like showing emotions. Yeah.